My name is Jay Harris. I've been a member of Parkcrest for 34 years. Well, went to work for the railroad when I was 18 years old, had a good income, enjoying what I thought was a good life as a young kid, and got married when I was 20, had our first kid when I was 21, and shortly after the first child, which was a girl, Courtney, we found out that she was pregnant with our second one, who was Justin, my son. We were doing what you do. You go to work and come home and live life. We had the resources to be comfortable, the resources to dabble with things in life, drugs and alcohol, and the recreational part of what most of this world believes are the keys to being happy. I had worked. I had come home from Kansas City, went to bed early in the morning on that day. I got up about 3:30 that afternoon. I was a Skoal chewer and had decided that I was going to the convenience store for a can of Skoal. And my little guy was it was a 2-story home. He was at the lower level of that home, and he was used to going with me whenever I was at home. And he wasn't feeling well that day. And I can remember getting a piece of peppermint out of a candy jar, biting it in half, giving him half of it, setting him down in a playroom, walking out of the house into the garage. I had a 1979 Blazer that set up high. I had to fold both mirrors in to clear the garage, to get it in the garage. So I didn't have any way of seeing behind me. I backed out, and whenever I got into the road, I looked back into the driveway, and my son was laying in the driveway. And I ran to him and picked him up, and life was gone. I brought him into our home, and Carol was hysterical, as would be expected. She took him from me. I walked into my bedroom, and a thought went through my mind at that time that I would like for that to all be over. And I had a .22 rifle, and that's all I knew about a firearm, but the thought was in my head of life's not worth living. And at that point, I acknowledged to God that I didn't know who He was, that I had no idea who He was, but I was willing to listen.